Hello class, my name is Ricky Buckner, and today I'm going to do a persuasive speech talking about how I think a YMCA or a youth center will be beneficial in a small town like Campbellsville. Just to start off, I grew up in Campbellsville, Kentucky. It's a very small town, and while growing up, there was never really anything that would come to that could amuse or be beneficial to a child. So we had things like restaurants, gas stations, car washes, uh, and a lot of unnecessary stuff, to tell you the truth. But there was never really anything that kids could really go to and hang out, or a place that would provide a safe environment that was open 24/7, that kids could go to any time of the day. And this right here just gave me the idea of what could a YMCA or youth center, or how could a YMCA or youth center be beneficial to a small town like Campbellsville. Uh, the first thing, it could be beneficial because it could provide a safe environment for the kids after school. Uh, Doing research, I found out that a large number of after school violence happens whenever the parent is at work and the child is at home uh, by themselves. And I also seen where schools are actually trying to cut down on after school violence by providing after school programs for the kids to go to. However, you got to look at this also. A lot of the after school programs only last an hour to 2 hours after school, because the teachers also have a family they have to take care of, and a lot of the kids who are in the programs are provided by a single parent, and a lot of the single parents may be still at work, which leads to them having to go to a totally different source like daycare or babysitting. Uh, a lot of them can't afford it, and a YMCA will be beneficial in that part, because it'll provide a safe place for them to go to after school, and also if they provided homework help, then it'd be just like the community center. It provide homework help as well. Uh, my second reason is because of obesity. Obesity is one of those topics that is gradually becoming more and more talked about, because it's affecting a lot of the United States population, because of the poor choices we make daily because of fast food and all that. And like I mentioned earlier, Campbellsville is nothing but full of fast food restaurants. It's pretty much all we have. And going back to not to jump around a whole lot, but go back to the YMCA part. Uh, a lot of schools are also doing their job trying to cut down on obesity rates by changing the food that the kids eat in school, and changing the workout plans, like in PE classes. And not to mention PE classes. And while you're in PE classes, you may not have PE every day. You might have PE just once a week. You might have PE once every other week. But a lot of students in the schools don't have PE every day. And with the YMCA, it also allows for kids to to get fit. Like, it provides weight rooms, it provides basketball courts, it provides a lot of other stuff that kids can come do and get the proper exercise. Which brings me to my third point, which is beneficial to the community of Campbellsville, period. Uh, I believe that if we had a YMCA, uh, it would bring in a lot of people from other communities, such as Greene County, uh, Adair County, LaRue County, Marion County. All these communities are going to come visit Campbellsville and put money into our community just by visiting, buying memberships from the YMCA, going to our restaurants, going to our gas stations, etc. And I think it will be beneficial to the city of Campbellsville just by that. Uh, which brings me to my fourth and final point, which is jobs and careers. Uh, After reading the YMCA website, I stumbled across where it talked about offering great careers and great job benefits for their employees. I think what the YMCA is going to if a YMCA came in Campbellsville, I think it'll offer a lot to our community, such as jobs. And I believe that jobs is one of the main things that we need in this community, with the economy being at its all-time lowest point in the history of the United States. Um, I also think that not only will it open up the doors for people to work at the YMCA's, also I think it will also open up doors for maybe even smaller businesses, smaller stores or something like that, to come in and feed off that success and open up jobs for that and that in conclusion, I like to just wrap up today by talking about the four things I listed today for you all and summarize those four. Uh, the first thing I talked about was simply after school violence. I believe a YMCA will be beneficial in this aspect because it will provide a safe and secure place for students to go to after school. And it will also be more beneficial for the parents' budget, for those parents who may not be able to afford a babysitter or a extra daycare on the side. It'd be more beneficial in that aspect. Uh, the second thing I talked about was obesity. Obesity is one of the most talked about subjects in the United States nowadays, and I believe a YMCA will be beneficial in this aspect because it will allow for students to come and exercise, and it will also allow for them to gain more positive habits other than just not lack of exercise. Uh, the third aspect I talked about was being beneficial in the city of Campbellsville completely by bringing in money to the community. I believe a YMCA will bring in money because it will allow for other communities to come into our community and spend their money, and therefore it'll build our community, and it will also bring in that money in that aspect. Uh, the fourth thing I talked about was jobs and careers. A YMCA offers a number of careers and a number of jobs, which is will be greatly beneficial in our community, a small community like Campbellsville, according to according to our economy nowadays. Also, I believe that YMCA will also allow for smaller businesses to move in, which will also provide more jobs opportunities in the small town of Campbellsville. Uh, Once again, my name is Ricky Buckner, and I appreciate you all for watching. Please comment. Thank you.